I've named mine Bob because when you take him off, his head just bobs around. Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's Amazon favorites haul. I've got a lot of great Amazon essentials and finds in this video, along with a few items that I'm specifically loving for fall. So if you guys want to shop any of these, as always, everything that I show in this video will be in the description down below and also listed in my Amazon storefront if you guys want to visit that and see what other favorites I recommend. Before we get into it, as always, I just want to welcome anyone who's new to my channel. I create content on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I would love it if you'd subscribe, hit the notification bell. And everyone watching, please make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. It lets me know to do more of these types of videos, and it also really helps out my channel and videos a lot when you interact with them. And I would love it if you would also leave a comment. Let me know what some of your current Amazon favorites are that you think I should check out, or which favorites from this video you most want to try. One quick disclaimer before we dive in, I do have the fan on, so sorry if there's any background noise. Unfortunately, we had what we call our false fall, where we had a couple of weeks where it was fall weather, and then now we are in what we term our second summer. So it is a little bit toasty, and I am filming upstairs, so the fan is absolutely necessary, but I'm hoping that it's not disturbing the audio too much. But diving into the first favorite, this one is a fall favorite and a fashion find. I recently purchased this like really comfy knit set from Free People that I absolutely loved. I saw a few different people wearing it and I was obsessed with it, and unfortunately it is $90, so it was a lot, and I really wanted it in multiple colors, but there was just no way I was gonna spend $90 on more than one set. But I came across a different knit set on Amazon that's less than half the price of the Free People one, and it's very, very reminiscent of the style, so you definitely can get the look for less. And if you're like me and you want the set in multiple colors, because it is kind of like the perfect loungewear set for fall, getting multiple colors at this price doesn't feel as crazy. And as someone who owns the Free People set, I can attest this is super, super close. You're gonna get the exact same look and effect. So here's the set, and the one on Amazon comes in different colors that the Free People one doesn't. So I got this one in like this goldenrod yellow, and it's kind of like an olive green or army green stripe. This is like the perfect everyday lounge set for at home, or just like casual comfy set for running errands. It's so easy to throw on. You look very put together, but it feels like you're wearing PJs. The knit on this also is just so freaking soft. I was very, very surprised when I got this in and I felt it compared to the Free People set. I would say that the weave is a little bit tighter on this one, which I don't mind, because the Free People one with the looser weave, it kind of stretches out throughout the day, versus this one doesn't stretch out and lengthen quite as much. And this is the type of set where you can like really throw it on with a pair of sneakers and head out the door, and it looks a little bit more put together than just like running out in your PJs or sweats or something like that. Or you can even dress it up a little bit and do a pair of booties and a cute crossbody with it if you want to look even more put together. Then the next fall favorite that I want to mention, I'm actually sitting on it. You guys can kind of see it in the corner here. I just ordered this chunky throw on Amazon not that long ago, and I have been looking for a thick chenille-like throw like this for a couple of years. It was one of those things where I wanted to have like decent quality. I wanted it to be soft. I wanted it to not fall apart, but I also didn't want to spend an arm and a leg. So when I came across this one, it had really, really good reviews, and the price on it actually wasn't too bad. I think I got it on sale, and I think that this regularly either has like some sort of promotion or coupon on it, so you can get it for a pretty decent price. But it is so freaking soft. It's so comfy. The day that I got it in, I like threw it over myself on the couch and I was like, I am not moving the rest of the night. It literally feels like butter. This material that they used is just so good. I love the thick chunky weave. It's exactly what I was looking for. I was looking to add some texture to this bed, and this was kind of the perfect throw for that. This one also does come in a bunch of different colors, but yeah, this has just been the perfect throw, the throw of my dreams, and it's just like a great little addition to this bed, as you guys can see. The next favorite that I want to mention is actually the top that I'm wearing. This is from the brand Quinsen, and I believe I first saw this on TikTok Shop. Like a bunch of people were raving about it, and I was like, I know Quinsen is sold on Amazon, so I'm gonna check there, and lo and behold, they had it. You don't have to pay for shipping if you have Prime, so I decided to order it from Amazon instead. Sorry, Leo is behind the camera and he's hopping back and forth, so apologies. But here is what the top looks like. It is so flattering. The girls sit up very nicely in this. It's that kind of material that just like shapes you and kind of like pulls you in. Please ignore like the bulky shorts underneath. It just kind of gives you those like nice smooth straight lines. And this one's just like a great going out top to have in your closet for the fall. It's very easy to throw on with a pair of jeans or like a mini skirt. Mini skirts are so in for fall with a pair of tall boots. This top would go perfectly with that combo, and it also comes in a few different colors. I am personally having a navy blue moment, so I went with navy blue, but if you wanted something a little bit more colorful or a little bit more neutral, They have a bunch of different options. Then let's get into a couple of purses that I found for fall. The first one is very, very on trend for this season. Suede and hobo bags are very, very big for fall 2024. I feel like every brand is coming out with a hobo bag, and then like almost every single fashion brand is offering suede pieces. So I really wanted to combine those trends and find a suede hobo bag, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money on it. So I went on Amazon and I found this one, and you guys, this is less than $20. I believe it's about $18 unless they changed the price since I purchased it. But this bag is exactly what I had been looking for. It's so slouchy. It's the perfect size hobo. It's not too big that it's overwhelming, but it's big enough that you still get that like oversized slouchy effect. I really wanted an army or olive green one, and this shade is absolutely perfect. I think unfortunately it's coming out a little bit more brown in the camera, but if you see it in real life, it definitely is like a deep olive green color. The body of it is suede, and then the strap right here is like a faux leather, and it has a magnetic clasp to open and close it. And then inside, it's just got so much room, like a ton of room. And it also does come, well, where'd it go? I think I left it downstairs. It does come with a little small leather cosmetics bag to organize your stuff inside, just because this is so big, and it doesn't have any pockets inside. So the bag that it comes with is for your smaller things that you don't want to get lost. But this has just been like the perfect look for what I was going for. It just sits on the shoulder really nicely, and it's very, very much on trend for the season. Then the other bag that I want to mention, I have this one currently in a summer color, but I do want to get it in a fall color because I absolutely love this bag. I've been using this bag for whenever I go to concerts, theme parks, fairs, all of that stuff, anything where I want like a little bit of a smaller bag, but I want it to be cute and stylish and still have enough room to fit everything that I need. So I got this woven bag over the summertime, and like I said, I do want to get a second one in a fall color because this bag style has just been absolutely perfect for any time I'm doing any of those types of activities. The material on it is really, really soft and buttery. It really surprised me. For 50 bucks, the quality on this actually really blew me away. It's very reminiscent of the Bottega mini camera bag. It has like a very similar weave and then a very similar crossbody with the little knots right here. And then the hardware on this is gold, and then inside actually has a decent amount of space. I can fit my vlog camera in here. I just use a card holder for my wallet, but I can fit that, a hand sanitizer, a lip gloss, and then my phone or a pair of sunglasses. So yeah, lots of room in this little guy, and the detail on it is so good. You guys can see it's like lined with this leather like material all on the inside, so it just like looks and feels very, very luxurious. And it also has a little pocket on the side in case you have like any small items that you want to make sure stay a little bit more secure. Then also inside here, I did want to mention my tile. I lost my keys about 3 months ago, and that really bummed me out, and I don't know why I had been so resistant to putting one of these on my keychain, but after that incident I just decided I'm gonna buy a tile, and I have been absolutely loving my tile. This is just gonna save you if you can't find your keys or if you like actually lose them like I did. There was one walk that I was on with Leo, I think like a month and a half ago, and my keys fell out of my little walking pouch, which obviously freaked me out after the last time, but I just got on my phone, it located the keys right away. They had just fallen out maybe a couple blocks back, so I was able to double back, and then I just turned the alert on my app and the alarm went off and I found my keys right away. The other really cool thing about the tile is that it actually also works the opposite direction. So if you have your keys but you can't find your phone, which happened to me in Target one time, I put my phone down when I was like browsing something and I accidentally left it there, and I realized after a couple minutes I didn't have it, but I did have my keys. So you just hit the center button on your tile and it'll set the ringtone on your phone off, which is such a cool feature. I didn't realize that it could do that both ways, so I think that that's pretty awesome and helpful. So if you're someone who loses your phone or keys a lot, definitely consider getting a tile. Next favorite that I want to mention is actually behind me to the side. It's right over here, but I will either put a photo on the screen or some videos on the screen, but it is my sunrise alarm clock. I believe this is from the brand Viva Lumens, I think. But I recently went back to the office 2 to 3 days a week, and I knew I wanted an alarm clock just because I was always scared of like my phone dying overnight or something and then my alarm not going off. So I was like, I'm gonna get an alarm clock just for like extra peace of mind. And I really liked the concept of the Hatch alarm, how it like wakes you up gently and it wakes you up with light, because I definitely do wake up easier when I'm woken up by sunlight versus a blaring alarm. But I didn't want to spend the money on a Hatch alarm, so I did some research for alarm clocks that kind of had the same type of function, and I saw this one from Viva Lumens and I really just like loved the way that it looked. It's a big circle and then it's kind of like a wood material, so it just like looks very relaxing and calming. The light on it is actually pretty bright. It has 4 different levels. There's like a low level, medium level, high level of light, and then you also have the option to light up just the clock part. And then it has a bunch of different settings as far as the sound you want for the alarm. All of them are very relaxing, and then there's like a couple that are a little bit more blaring. But yeah, if you are looking for an alarm clock and you like the idea of the Hatch alarm but you don't want to spend that money on the Hatch alarm, I definitely recommend this one. Then the next favorite that I want to mention, I don't have it on me but I will include clips of it, but it is the new runner for my hallway. I have been looking to replace the runner that I currently had for a while now. It was just falling apart, and I also just like wanted to change up the space a little bit. So I was researching rugs and this dark green one popped up, which is not something I typically would have looked at, but something about it made me feel like it was just gonna be like the perfect touch in that space. Everything in my living room is very neutral, so it was kind of nice to bring in a little pop of color, but not something so bright or so bold that it sticks out like a sore thumb. And this rug has just been absolutely perfect for the space. I love the deep green. It's not like a super deep green. I would say it's more like mid to dark green, but it just gives the space a little something extra. I love the like Persian rug design of it. I think it's just very classic and something a little bit more interesting than a solid rug. And I originally intended to think of this rug for like the fall and winter seasons, but after seeing the green and the fact that it could work with both a light and dark color scheme, I think it's something that I'm gonna keep in there just year round. But it comes in a few different lengths. The one that I got from my space was, I believe, 8 feet, but it comes in 6, 8, 10, I think 12, I'm not entirely sure, but there is a little app on Amazon where AI will actually place the rug in your space so you can measure out the perfect length. But yeah, I just absolutely love it, and it's just been like the perfect little accent piece. Then getting into some more home favorites, the first one I want to mention are these silicone, I think like produce savers or something. I saw this on TikTok and I thought that these were so cool. A lot of the times I'll use like a part of a lemon, tomato, or onion, and then I'll try to store it in a Ziploc baggie and it goes bad. But these are designed to keep those like little halves or quarters fresher longer. So basically what you do is you just open it up, and then this part actually stretches out quite a bit. I got scared the first time I used it and I thought that it was gonna stretch and pop, but it actually didn't. And then I wasn't sure if it was gonna bounce back, but you guys can see even after it's been stretched out, it goes right back. So these are designed super well, and what's nice about these is that they essentially are like airtight. So if you have like half a lemon or half an onion, it's gonna stay fresher longer. So it comes in a pack with one for a lemon or a lime, one for a tomato, one for an onion, though I feel like you can use these interchangeably, and then one for an avocado. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one because I don't really eat avocados, but if you are an avocado fan, I know that those halves go bad really easily. So hopefully something like this would help with keeping them fresher longer. So I'm editing this video and I realized I forgot one of my other home favorites, and it is my new salad bowls. I've been looking for ceramic salad bowls for a little while now that I can make my salad up really well without worrying about anything spilling over the edges, and I absolutely love these. I can't remember the brand. I think it's Yadeo or something like that, but these are really good quality. They look absolutely beautiful. I also really love the shape on these, how it kind of like comes down in a swoosh here, and then I love the fact that it's nice and big in here. You can fit a lot of stuff in here, and then it has the raised sides so that as you're mixing everything up, nothing is gonna spill out, because there's a lot of times where I'll try to mix a salad in just like one of my regular bowls and stuff, and salad is spilling everywhere. So these ones have definitely come in handy for whenever I've been craving a salad. Then this next favorite is for the girls. I've talked about this a few times, so I won't linger on them too long, but after the arsenic and lead scare with tampons and pads, I decided to become a menstrual disc girly, and you guys, I am obsessed. So the set that I got is from this brand called Shorty. It came in a 2-pack, one with the like regular large size and then one with a small size. So this is for like the beginning and end of your period, and then this is for the heavier days. But you guys, these have changed my life. These are so freaking comfortable. Whenever I have them in, I legit forget that I have my period, because you can leave these in for up to 12 hours. So you're not needing to change a ton throughout the day. If you insert it correctly, you don't feel it at all, which is crazy. The first time I ever wore one, I went straight to Pilates and I literally completely forgot I was on my period. And then I love these ones for beginners because they do have the string. One thing that I was like scared of is like if it gets lost, which I know like it's not gonna happen, but still, it's like an irrational fear. But the strings were great as a beginner because then I didn't have that fear of losing it. The string hangs out kind of like a tampon string, but it's even thinner, so it's even more comfortable, and you can easily locate the disc and pull it out. So if you have been curious about menstrual discs, I really say go for it. I promise you, you're not gonna be able to go back. Then next on my favorites are these shower steamers. These are like little shower bombs or shower tablets. I saw this from Jaclyn Hill and I immediately wanted to try them out. I've been really getting into shower bombs. I've had a few sent to me as gifts and I really enjoy them. It just makes your shower experience so much more relaxing and like a whole vibe. But these ones are from the Herbal Zen and they have a bunch of different ones. I went for the stress fighter ones because I'm just trying to like lower stress in general. And I'm telling you, whenever I shower with one of these, it feels like a full-on spa experience. These steamers are probably the best ones that I've tried. These ones have lavender and lemon in them. And here is what they look like. They come just kind of like vacuum sealed, but they're just like these little square tablets and you just basically place one on the ground in your shower away from like the direct stream of the shower, and they just like release essential oils into the air as you're showering. And especially over the next few months as we get into the colder seasons and you know you're more likely to take hot or warm showers, these are really gonna fill up the room and just kind of like relax you or invigorate you or kind of make you sleepy, whichever variation you get. But these ones, like I said, are the strongest ones that I've used and I really love them. Then next up, if you've been watching the last couple vlogs, I'm sure you know this is coming, but it's True Lemon. I love True Lemon. I can't remember where I first heard of these from, but I also know that I recently saw House Chris talk about them, and I had seen them before she talked about them, but when she mentioned them again, I was like, okay, I'm convinced I want to get True Lemon. So basically these are little packs of crystallized lemon. So it's actually lemon in here and nothing else added, just literally crystallized lemon, and it's like 1 wedge per pack. And if you're someone who really loves lemon water or lemon in your tea, you tend to have lemons go bad quickly because you don't go through the cut ones fast enough, get True Lemon. It's gonna change your life. Like, I have been having lemon water every day. I actually can't even remember the last time I had water without lemon in it at home because I've been using these so much. In fact, I love these so much that I bought a box of 500. So I'm absolutely stocked up for life. But yeah, if you're like a lemon water girly, or like I said, you like lemon in your teas and stuff, you need True Lemon. Then the next favorite also has to do with waters. I do have a True Lemon in here. It is my little skull straw cap. So I saw a TikTok that scared the living shit out of me. A girl found a spider in her straw. I don't know how long her straw had been left out or whatever, but she found a spider in her straw. So me having arachnophobia, that scared me, and I immediately went online to purchase straw caps, and there were a bunch of like really cute ones. The other one I want to get is like the little cowboy hats, but since Halloween was coming up, I opted for these little skull caps, and honestly they're a vibe. I really like the skulls. I might just like leave it on for a little while. I've named mine Bob because when you take him off, his head just bobs around. But yeah, these are so good. And then also too, for just like keeping dust out of your water and stuff, it's just, I feel like it's good practice to cap your straws. And it also makes it so much more leak proof because there's no leaking like through the straws. It might leak a little bit here, just pure physics, but it really does help so that there's no like water leaking out of the straw. And yeah, it's just so cute. You just pop it on and off, take your sip, and then pop back on, and your water is protected. No little critters getting in there or anything like that. And then also these caps, I believe, come in a pack of 6. There were 6 different colors. So if you're doing like little boo baskets for the girls in your life, or you know, you don't have to get the skulls, you can get like a different design, and you're doing like little gifts, you can split the caps up and gift them to different people. Also, the holidays are coming up, so these would also be a really good stocking stuffer. Then the next favorite I want to mention, again, I need to insert a clip of it because I'm not gonna take my bed apart for it, but it's actually my sheets. I just got a set of striped sheets in, and it's my first like kind of like printed sheets, and I absolutely love them. I wanted a pair that was gonna be a little bit more on the affordable side but still pretty good quality, and these sheets are so smooth. They fit my bed perfectly, and like I said, I got them in the stripe set and they just look so good. They finish off this fall aesthetic on my bed so perfectly. My bed is a Cal King, and I believe I got my sheets for about like 40 to 50 bucks, which is a really good price. I believe I did have a promo at the time that I got them, so the price could vary depending on when you're seeing this video. But if you're looking for sheets that's inexpensive, this set that I got is 6 pieces. Definitely check these ones out. Then I did want to talk about 2 different, well, they're not both foundations, but they're both bases. So the first one I want to talk about is the Colorscience Total Protection Face Shield Flex. This went viral on TikTok over the summertime, and I really wanted to try it out. I do have a review on this, so I'm not going to linger too long on it, but I will say the hype is real. This sunscreen is so good. Once you rub it in, it literally does look like foundation. It's nuts how good your skin looks when you're wearing this. So you can essentially do your sun protection and base in just one go, which is great for days when you're on the go. Whenever I'm going into the office, this is what I wear just to make my makeup routine as quick as possible, and then also make sure I have SPF on my face. I got mine in the color tan, and this color was absolutely perfect for me. There's a misconception with how some influencers have been talking about this product. A lot of them say it like color matches to your skin. That's not entirely true. There are different shades of this, so make sure to pick your appropriate shade. It does let some of your skin color show through, so if say you get the tan one but you're a shade or two lighter than me, it might look a little bit lighter, or vice versa. If you're like a shade or two darker than me and you use the same shade of tan, it might look a little bit deeper, but still you don't want to go too far off. Don't go out and buy the light if you're a very deep color and expect it to color match you. Then the other base I want to mention is the foundation I'm wearing right now, and it is my Tear foundation. Again, I have a whole review on this foundation, so I won't dwell on it too long, but this is a Korean cushion foundation. This is what it looks like. You just open it up, and then it has a little cushion inside. You take your puff, press it in, and then you just press it onto your skin. And the finish on this foundation, like look at my skin, it looks so smooth, it looks so good. And what I really love about this is I'll check my makeup like 6-8 hours later and the base still looks so good. This foundation wears so beautifully throughout the day. Like if ever I have a special event going on or I need my makeup to look good for hours and hours, this one has been my go-to lately. And then also a bonus on this one, it's very easy to just like throw in your purse. You don't have to worry about it leaking if you want to take it with you to do touch-ups on the go. And that also has a little mirror to make that very easy. Then the last couple of favorites I want to mention, this one is a hair favorite. I love claw clips, but I hate like having to lay down on them, especially if I'm gonna wear them to Pilates or if I'm wearing them around the house, because I go back and forth all the times with like wanting my hair up because I'm doing stuff around the house and then like wanting to take a break and lie down. And then if I have a claw clip in my hair, it's just so uncomfortable. So I decided to search up flat claw clips, and I really love these. This one comes in a pack of 3, and these ones lay so flat to your head, like when it's in my head and then I lay down, like yes, there's a little bit of a bump, but it's not uncomfortable. It's not like sticking into my head. It's very flat on this side, and then it doesn't protrude too far out on the other side, so you can lay pretty comfortably with this. And then also too, the other nice part of this is like if you've ever seen doctors talk about girls who had claw clips in their hair then got into a car accident and the claw clip like kind of embedded into their skin a little bit. That's not gonna happen as much with this one because it's all flat on the inside here, so I feel more comfortable wearing this when I'm driving than any other type of claw clip. And then also these ones in particular are a little bit of like a silicone-y material, so they don't slide around, they're not gonna slip out, and they're gonna hold your hair very securely. Then the last favorite that I want to mention is for the girlies who also love candles in the fall, and it is my wick cutter. I don't know why it took me so long to get one of these, but I'm so glad that I finally did. My candles just burn so much cleaner now. There's no like soot falling into them and just like adding a bunch of black in there. And like I was trying for a little bit to use regular scissors, but if you use regular scissors, it like puts a divot into your candle depending on the angle that you cut it at, and it's just like harder with that straight angle to cut them. It's just like a whole thing. I mean, this isn't a necessity, obviously. This is a nice to have, but it's been a very good nice to have, especially as we get into candle season. And then also too, if you're someone who likes to buy nicer candles, you don't want to ruin them by like not cutting the wick before you burn them or puncturing them with a pair of regular scissors. So just spending $4 or $5 on a wick cutter, literally it's gonna change your candle game. All right, you guys, well that is gonna be it for my Amazon fall favorites and also just Amazon essential finds in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon again in my next video.